So 1.2.1 has nerfed a couple of things to do with acquiring gold. Golden obligations doesn't increase the value of ransoms anymore, and there's a cap on how much you can get by demanding payment from people, which kind of changes the dynamics a little bit. But it does open one big new advantage, which is that you can use the ruler designer, and that really does make up for it and more, I think, because of course now you can pick, you can place France or England or Scotland or whoever, and just create a custom ruler designed specifically for the run. So like with France, for example, if you pick an unreformed faith, you have access to the conquest casus belli. So now all you need for declaring wars is to have sufficient prestige. You can declare wars immediately before even unpausing if you want to, and the only limit is having it's 150 prestige per county conquest, so you will need that 7 times over. And then also the monetary constraint, which is a little, the money is more of a problem now than it used to be. So I'm going for Sigrism because it's a pluralistic faith, so there's less penalties for being a weird random pagan ruler of France, with all Christian vassals. And then we can set personality traits to minimize the damage that being an evil pagan in the eyes of our vassals will do. So if we go patient, humble, brave, content, just, trusting, and then in the sort of other traits and congenital stuff, if we make ourselves born in the purple and a giant, these all have a flat bonus to our relations with all of our vassals. So if you look here, with +5 vassal opinion, then the +10 clergy opinion there, +5 vassal opinion, so that's 10, +10, I know that's opinion of vassals, sorry, I can actually remove content. See with trusting, I'm forgetting how these actually work, but just brave, humble, patient all give us +5, +5, +5, and +10 to clergy, and then born in the purple gives us another +5, and giant gives us another +5. So that essentially makes up for being a pagan completely, because it's already halved for being pluralistic, and that makes it only a -15 unless your vassals are zealous, and that adds an extra RNG element here, because if all your vassals are zealous, or enough of them are, your realm will implode almost immediately, and we need it to not implode for 2 to 3 years. It doesn't need to last any longer than that. There's no reason to have a younger ruler, because being older gives you more customization points, and we only need the ruler to live long enough to complete the run. In theory, you could make them 120 and take a real gamble, but I've been sticking with 60 for these tests here. And then because we're not actually going to be leading anything personally, all we really want, intrigue would be nice, but these traits unfortunately give us a lot of negative intrigue, so it's not worth trying to increase. All we really want to do is give ourselves really high diplomacy and high stewardship for the gold gain. diplomacy so that our realm holds together, stewardship to make enough money. So France is maybe not the optimal thing to play. I mean, the Holy Roman Empire, I'm pretty sure, is within range for the conquest cost of Spell and probably makes more money and definitely has more levies. Depending on RNG, not a great start there. France can have in the order of 7,000 if you get better RNG. But the Holy Roman Empire maybe would be a better pick, but France is nice because it has the king owns a bunch of counties that you can transfer the vassalage, and this just gives you a little more realm stability very temporarily. Essentially, we're just trying to hold off the various factions so that they, not even that they don't declare war on us before the end of the run, it's simply so that they don't have enough time to force us to capitulate before the end of the run, because we just want to eke as much out of their levies and their taxes as we possibly can. And there'll be something on that later. Yeah, here, if we go to our stewardship thing, so that's another reason to set your character older, is because it gives you more perks to start with, which is there's a lot of strategies you could come up with here. Like I considered going martial for Bellum Justum, because that would mean that you have enough prestige to declare all the wars immediately, but then you still have to acquire 1,000 gold to make 2 duchies in the kingdom, which is probably going to take longer than needing to wait a while to declare the second batch of wars, but actually being able to earn money. So I'm gonna select wealth for the plus 10% income, and then we want to go for defensive measures, because that extra fort level and garrison size will slow down the inevitable rebellions that are going to happen. It's just a fact. And then we want to take everything in the administrator tree, because that makes people like us a little more, and that slows down the rebellions again. And then golden obligations, obviously. Hergeld, we're profiteer, it is my domain. We really want that extort subjects thing. Speaking of which, before I forget, because we want to get 2 of those in at least. It won't be available until September 1068, which means that ideally, if you were going for a world record pace, you won't be able to get more than 2 of those. But you want to get 2 of them, because for a king, it can give 170 gold. So 2 of those is significant portion of the way to the 1,000 gold that we need to complete the run. The unfortunate thing about being a pagan is that you don't get a nice marriage, which is definitely a downside. There's no alliance, you will not gain prestige, and you're not going to get any money out of the wedding. Unfortunate, but what can you do? As you can see here, even though we're a filthy pagan, an unreformed pagan as well, our vassals still kind of like us, because we've granted them things that they wanted. We have all of these traits that give us positive things. It doesn't work perfectly, like there are going to be vassals who really dislike you, but they're all in the positive. So for now at least, we don't need it to last very long. You go there, and I want him to go domestic affairs, because that will that'll reduce the chances of rebellion, it'll slow down the pace of rebellions, at least, is what I should say. And then this is something I've been toying with, but I'm not sure if this is the right move, is to use your starting gold to create siege engines. I think this is the right move, but we'll see in terms of the gold that we need. I need to get the extortion. As you can see, there are 180 gold on the extortion. So yeah, I will create a second thing of mangonels. I want to create 2 different regiments because they start at half strength, but if you increase the size of one, it doesn't give you any more. And we're obviously immediately going to declare war here. We're actually going to declare several wars. So have a look around. Okay, there's a 2. What we ideally want here, we need to conquer a duchy immediately, because we will use the prestige from forming the duchy to declare the next wave of wars. In fact, ideally, if you can manage to be able to conquer, you have enough prestige at the start of the game to declare 4 wars. So if you can conquer 2 duchies and have the money to form those 2 duchies, that is, I think, the optimal. You know, because then you have enough prestige to immediately declare 3 more wars, have the required provinces, and you just need the money. No delays. Oops. So there's a 2. Fort level 3s. That's a 2. That's a 3. 2, 3. 4, 3. Okay, I'll probably go for the Duchy of Meath here, so Dublin and Athlone, and leave that alone because that 4 is going to slow us down. Yeah, Dublin, Athlone, Oriel, and Ulster. My home. Go straight for Dublin because it's probably going to get us the priciest hostages. Okay, got a mayor, nice. These are nobodies. Gonna we cook. And the nice thing about being France is we actually have sufficient levies that we can attack multiple places all at once. So if I leave somebody in command here with military engineer, if I have one. Apparently I do not. Screw it, whatever. Wait. We want to leave all of our mangonels in one place for that speedy siege. Split that in half. And what? Nope. Yeah, you can go there. You can go there. And let's go. Oh, damn it. Well, there is an unforced error. Just check, I actually have commanders and all these yet. Oh, huh. Well, that is a lucky acquisition. Oh, damn. Right, well, no captives there, unfortunately. May as well just end the war. Oh, Niall ransom. Just I'm gonna check. I can't demand payments. Not as good as it used to be. Still a mean way to get money. Oh, excellent. Haha, yeah. Always these two. They really have a thing. Yeah. No worries. I can still demand payment from her. Just gonna get him out of there because he's annoying me. I'm at 1067. Okay. There's one duchy done. Oh, damn, I forgot. I'll let him go for 2 more months. Excellent. Stroke of luck there. Yeah. Need to get him somewhere he can actually find more secrets. let's send him to... Do you know what, wait. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can't find any lustful kings that might have an affair going on. Because that's a golden ticket right there. Damn it. As it turns out, the monarchs of Europe are... Oh, hello. Love you there. If I can blackmail the Basilius, that would be quite nice. You know, let's speed this up, because we actually can afford to do assaults on account of, well, having a large number of levies. I would actually do it more, but my levies aren't as overwhelming as they might be. And now I can create the Duchy of Ulster as well, and all I need now is 500 gold and 3 more counties. So let's declare a county there, because that's only a 2 fort. That's a 3, that's a 4, that's a 3. These ones are 3s, but I think it will be quicker and cost less because they're next to one another. Split off the mangonels into oh, I did it again, damn it. The damn selection of armies is so much more annoying than it used to be. See, okay, here we go. So, we've had a rebellion spring up. Duchess Adele has claim on the throne. This happens in pretty much every run, that or an independence faction, or both. But it doesn't matter because they won't be able to win before the end of the game. Well, the end of the run. And it also frees us up to just be a complete tyrant and imprison and ransom whoever we want all the time, just over and over again, because who cares, we're going to lose our throne anyway. Checking, I can't demand payment. It'd be a bit weird if I could demand payment from a child. No, unfortunate. Oh well. Nope. Okay, we're getting to the stage where these wars are going to be won in the near future. So I need to look at my vassals and see who is imprisonable. Nope. No. 65%. We're going for the maximum maximum ransom to success ratio here. Yeah, it's a pity. He's quite good. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can't. Yep. Ransom, there's 100 gold. Is he actually... Let's hit him, look at his vassals. Stupid. 55%. And he has, yeah, let's give it a go. Oh, no, oh well, I've started another war against myself, doesn't matter. Alright, I can't really afford to have any more of my vassals go to war with me yet. So what I'm gonna do is look for somebody, yeah, that has a 100% imprison chance. Oh yeah, I have, of course, because I gave myself a bunch of positive character traits. All this tyranny is not good for my health, but it's alright so long as I don't lose any money from the stress events or go completely insane or die. It's all good. Okay, there's a victory. Enforce demands. Whoa. That's not good. Forgot about that Bohemian alliance there. Oh, this might scupper me just slightly. Max 2 months left. They will arrive in 9 days. Of course, if I go to leave, 18, 23, can't actually get out. That's unfortunate. I didn't need this, but the money is nice. Oh, and it looks like they've changed. Yeah, excellent. Because now if I just focus everybody, I can mess with the AI a little. So close, so close. I theory I could hire mercenaries, but that would put me down below the required gold. Oh, but I can extort. Yeah. Alright. Nope. Oh shit. Oh, I've committed. Fuck. That's not ideal. Huh. Amazingly, I apparently won. Let's see if I can't siege this down before they come back. Oh, and even an error. And create. There we go. I think that is a world record. Kingdom of Ireland. I mean, not really Kingdom of Ireland, but you know. There we go. Kingdom of Ireland. This could be optimized more. I mean, there was some luck there, but there were also a few there were a few unlucky things, like the Bohemian Alliance. Well, that, I say bad luck. I should have checked alliances, because the Bohemian Alliance is not uncommon. It happens, like, so I actually could have avoided that and maybe, you know, push that back a couple of months. Maybe a 1068 victory is possible. Although I did get lucky with the money events there. That was some good RNG. I'd also might be quicker with the Holy Roman Empire, if that's possible. Although I would be concerned that your realm would immediately crucify you for being a pagan. Or it might be possible to do this using claim fabrication, but then that would be slower, I think, because, you know, not starting as King Murhad, you don't start with the duchy, so you need to make 2 whole duchies before you can make the Kingdom of Ireland. But anyway, it seems like world record times are definitely possible in 1.2.1, even with the nerfs to gold acquisition, so to golden obligations specifically. The war side of things is a lot more reliable here. You don't have to rely as much on RNG because you don't need a good thing. You know, like if I was playing as King Murhad here, I'd be screwed. I'd have no levies. I'd be a restart. But because you're starting as a bigger kingdom, the wars are pretty reliable. You're limited by the prestige. You're limited by how quickly you can gain wealth. But that could be quicker, and those wars as well. I made some errors. I messed up and moved some of my armies off of sieges. That lost me, I think, probably a month. So this could definitely be quicker. I think late 1068 time is very much possible with a lucky run. Maybe it could be pushed back further. I don't know. So yeah, there we go.